All right, guys. Once again, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, with Marv Zahn and Mike Molyneux. All right, so Patriots got to win. New York Jets, sweet, doing well. But, they're not in first place or second place. And as of right now, they'd be playing Wild Card Weekend for the first time in a while. So, doesn't mean they're completely out of the first and second seed, though, because the Pittsburgh Steelers lost this week. And the Kansas City Chiefs, just because they're in first place now, doesn't mean they're going to be in first for the rest of the season. So the question, guys, do you think the Patriots have a chance at getting the 1 seed this year in the AFC? Mike, we'll start with you.
You can never bet against the Patriots in a situation like this when they have the opportunity to get the #1 seed. The opportunity is still there. Obviously, you need a couple different things to shake out their way. But, yeah, you can't count out Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, and the Patriots team as long as they're clicking on all cylinders and they're fully healthy. And right now, especially offensively, that's what you have. You can't count those guys out. So I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs, yeah, they've played well all season. Patrick Mahomes, MVP candidate. Will he win it? That's a whole nother conversation. I don't think he will, but I feel like the fact that the Patriots have owned Pittsburgh over the years, that's not a problem. That's not no problem. And then you also have
the Steelers call the Patriots their daddies.
Exactly. You know, similar to Pedro Martinez back in 2003 against the Yankees. And then you also have the Chiefs team that the Patriots already got a win over. So if things, fall into place, you have that tiebreaker. You don't have to worry about the Kansas City Chiefs because you got that win over them, so you can easily slide into first place. So I do not put the Patriots out the window and out the picture of possibly obtaining the first seed, the #1 seed, and a home field advantage throughout the playoffs. It's right there for the taking. They just have to continue to string these wins together over the next couple of weeks.
So real quick, Marv, before we jump over to you, the Chiefs, they don't have a completely easy schedule. I mean, neither do the Patriots. The Patriots still have to play the Vikings, who, for whatever reason, despite their record, I'm still going to say that they're a legit threat because that offense has the capability to go off whenever. Kirk Cousins just has to be on because they've got Thielen and they've got Diggs in the offense and Dalvin Cook, whatever he decides to do that day. But the Patriots, the Patriots rest of their schedule, they've still got Pittsburgh, like you said, Mike, and they've got the Minnesota Vikings next week. Then you look at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have the Seahawks in Seattle.
Yep.
And the Seahawks are playing pretty good football right now. And on top of that, they still got the Los Angeles Chargers to play too. And the Chargers have been a very hot team as of late. So
my contenders, yep.
So just like Mike said a few weeks ago. But you can't say the Chiefs are going to win out. You really can't. I think there is a legit chance that the Patriots could move up in the rankings, but I'll get back to my full answer in a little bit. And Marv, right before we jump over to you, just let me tell you guys, today's segment, today's Patriots Roundtable, is brought to you by 1 in 100. Go to 1in100.co, not .com, 1in100.co, for your chance to win killer Pat Celtics, Bruins, and concert tickets in New England for the price of a beer or a large pizza. That is 1in100.co. All right, Marv, so before I finish elaborating on my answer, what do you think? Do the Patriots have a chance at getting up to that 1 seed?
Look, so right now, Nick, you said the Patriots would be playing Wild Card Weekend. They're actually #2. That Steelers loss bumped the Patriots
up. Okay, you're right.
To the 2 seed. So, but back to the scheduling, I feel like the Patriots are going to drop one, whether it's against the Vikings or the Steelers. One of those, I think they're going to end up with a record of 12-4, and I don't see Kansas City losing 2. Well, I don't see them losing to the Seahawks.
I don't know. They're slipping a little bit, and they have to play Seattle. Seattle.
Are they slipping? Are they slipping? They lost to the Rams, which was a very highly contested game. That was at
51 points. Good.
What happened?
51 points. Good.
51 points.
Not good enough to win.
It's not. It wasn't. But do you think if the game was in Arrowhead, they would have lost that game?
Yeah. I picked the Rams all the way. I think so. I think they would.
So after watching that game back and forth, you don't think if it was in a different place that this Kansas City Chiefs could have won that game?
No, I think the Rams are the better team.
Okay, so anyway, I believe that in the Arrowhead, Kansas City would have won those
Agree to
games.
disagree.
Against the Patriots, I feel like if that game was in Arrowhead, Kansas City would have won that game as well. So between the schedule, knowing that the Patriots, thinking that the Patriots are going to go 12-4, not thinking that Kansas City is going to drop 2, I think they stay at the number 2 seed with home field, and the AFC Championship is going to have to go through Arrowhead.
Now, I don't know why. I just got a weird feeling that the Patriots are going to be able to do this. I really do. The 2 tough games remaining on the schedule, like I was saying, was the Vikings and the Steelers. I think they'll beat the Steelers, and I think they'll beat the Vikings. Even if they drop another game and they end up with 4 losses, I can still see Kansas City losing to the Chargers next week because the Chargers are a very good team, and Seattle at home. So realistically, I think the Patriots will end up at least 2, but them winning the AFC and getting the 1 seed again, which is going to destroy the NFL fan base's minds because nobody wants to see the Patriots get the 1 seed again, but it's a very real possibility. Now, what does that say about the AFC though? Because this Patriots team does not deserve to be number 1 seed.
What it says is that the Patriots are still sitting on top of their throne, and the peasants of the AFC still can't even sniff.
You peasants.
They still can't even come close to the crown. So good luck trying next year. That's what it says.
It also says that, even though I was wrong about the Panthers, I was kind of right about the Steelers.
You single-handedly ended the Panthers franchise.
Hey, we're not going to talk about that right now. We're moving on. We're just going to talk about what I said about the Pretenders, and that was the Steelers. They had a golden opportunity to really seal themselves to get that number 2 spot, and then you face the New England Patriots at home, where you can really secure a home court, because you know that the Patriots struggle on the road, and that was a huge fumbled opportunity for the Pittsburgh Steelers, because now they're going to be chasing, and when you go to Pittsburgh on week 15, you will have the advantage.
See, the thing is with the Steelers, Big Ben, he can't play away. He cannot play away. That game against the Denver Broncos this past weekend, holy crap. That last play when they were standing in front of the end zone and he dropped back and he might have physically pooped himself and then lobbed the ball over the middle. There were chances for 2 Broncos defenders to pick that ball off. I don't think the Broncos are going to be able to. I mean, I don't think the Steelers are going to be able to hold the Patriots off. And the Patriots, I think, are going to be playing well enough at that point. I still think this offense is going to get better and better. I think the Patriots are going to be playing well enough to beat Pittsburgh. And I don't fully trust Kansas City. I can't, because Kansas City is Kansas City.
They haven't proved anything yet. They haven't proved anything yet. Yes, they're having a good season right now, but they really haven't proved anything yet.
They haven't. They lose. They know how to lose. That's just what they are. That's just what they do.